We now move on to the second video of this section, displaying images with other plots in the figure. In the previous video we learned how to plot data with images. In this video we'll see how we can make simple yet effective use of Python matplotlib library to process image channels and display the per channel histogram of an external image. We'll first load the image and separate RGB channels from an image matrix and then instantiate the image viewer class and configure figure and axis. Finally, we'll go ahead and plot channel histograms and the image. So, to start with, we provide some sample images. Here the code is ready to load any image file, provided it's supported by matplotlib's imread function. In this video you'll learn how to combine different matplotlib plots to achieve functionality of a simple image viewer that displays an image histogram for red, green and blue channels. To show how to build an image histogram viewer, we're going to implement a simple class named ImageViewer, and that class will contain helper methods. So, here is the code that displays images. Let's now read from the end of the code. So, you can see the hard-coded file names. These can be swapped by loading the argument from the command line and passing the given argument into the im variable using the sys.argv sequence. Next, we instantiate the ImageViewer class with the provided path to the image file. Also, we try to load an image file into an array, configure the figure via the RC params dictionary, set the figure size and title, and define the object fields to be used inside the object's methods during object instantiation. Now, the main method here is show, which creates a layout for the figure and loads the image arrays into the main subplot, which is the left column. We hide any ticks and ticks labels, as this is the actual image where we don't have to use the ticks. We then call the private showChannel method for each of the red, green and blue channels. This method also creates new subplot axes, this time in the right-hand side column, with each one in a separate row. We plot the histogram for each channel in a separate subplot. Also, we go ahead and set up a little plot to remove unnecessary X ticks, and add a legend in case we want to print this figure in a non-colour environment, in which case we can discern channel representation even in those environments. Let us now run this code. So we fire up the Canopy command prompt and give the run command. So, as you can now see the output with the flower image and plots for it. The use of the histogram plot type is just a choice for this image viewer example. We could have used any of the matplotlib supported plot types. Another real-world example would be to plot an EEG or similar medical records where we would want to display slice as an image, the time series of the EEG recorded as a line plot, and also additional meta information about the data shown that would probably go into matplotlib.txt.textartists. Having the ability to interact with the user GUI event, matplotlib's figure allows us to implement interaction where we would want to zoom into all plots if we manually zoom on one plot only. That would be another usage where we want to display an image and zoom into it while also zooming into other displayed plots in the currently active figure. An idea would be to use nocation_notify_event to call a function that will update X and Y limits for all axes, subplots in the current figure. Amazing! In this video we have not finished writing the script. In the next video we'll be looking at plotting data on a map using Basemap.